Mr. X has given profit and loss account. He has prepared for his business for the year. Expenses are debited, incomes are credited. In India, under section 140A, self-assessment tax is prevailing. What is self-assessment tax system? Every assessee has to calculate his incomes and expenses. He has to show net profits and pay the tax. After getting return of income from the assessee, assessing officer of income tax rectifies it properly, whether it is correct or not. Now, as an accountant, it is expected that you should see whether accounting principles have been followed, accounting treatment is given properly or not, accounting standards have been followed or not, accounting policies have been followed or not, accounting concepts have been followed or not, formats have been followed or not. That checking is what? Your job as an income tax employee, income tax officer. Okay? Now all of you are income tax officer for 10 minutes. You calculate this problem. Okay? So this is profit and loss account. Printing expenses debited. Is it right treatment or wrong? Right or wrong? Right. Why right? Because profit and loss account debits revenue expenses. It cannot debit capital expenses. Revenue expenses are what? Expenditures which are incurring again and again, every month, every day. Is that clear? That is recurring. This revenue. So printing every day, every week it is required. So it is allowed. No problem in there. Then traveling expenses. Yes, it is also recurring. The staff has to travel for marketing purpose or many other purposes. These expenses are revenue expenses. Capital expenditure is what? If machinery is purchased and value is 50 lakhs, you cannot debit it to profit and loss account. Because capital expenditure will be capitalized. It will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. And depreciation element will be posted to profit and loss account. Okay, that is allowed. Depreciation is a revenue loss. It is also allowed to be debited. Third is RDD, reserve for doubtful debts. Is it correct treatment? No. As per rules of income tax, it is not allowed to be debited. It is reserve, not actual loss. There is difference between actual loss and reserve. So any reserve for doubtful debts, reserve for future losses, reserve for bad debts, reserve for bad and doubtful debts is RDD, RBD, RBDD, and reserve for future losses. Not allowed to be debited to profit and loss account. ये डेबिट करने की वजह से क्या होगा? देखो, अगर ये 20,000 डेबिट नहीं करता, तो ये नेट प्रॉफिट कितना होता? बोलो। अरे 20,000 अगर नहीं होता तो नेट प्रॉफिट कितना होता? ये ऐड हो जाता ना इसमें 20 + 20, तो नेट प्रॉफिट वुड बी 40,000. बराबर क्या नहीं? पहले कितना था? 20. अभी कितना होना चाहिए? 40. मतलब ये ऐड करना है कि लेस करना है? ऐड करना है. एक्सपेंसेस डेबिटेड बट नॉट अलाउड. इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर हैज एडेड RDD 20,000. So his profit will be increased now. More tax will be payable. He will pay more tax. Next is depreciation. Depreciation is allowed, no doubt. But section 32 of Income Tax Act has given the percentage and system, like block of assets have been given in section 32 for the purpose of depreciation. Fixed assets and other assets like intangible assets, patents, copyrights, design, trademarks, geographical indications. All these have depreciation given under section 32 and fixed rate is 25%. Exactly. Now, depreciation is allowed, but it is given in adjustment. Depreciation as per rule section 32 is how much? 40,000. उसने कितना डेबिट किया? तो कितना ज्यादा डेबिट किया? अगर ये 10,000 ज्यादा डेबिट नहीं होता तो ये प्रॉफिट कितना होता? 40 की जगह 50. ये बढ़ रहा है कि कम हो रहा है? Add back excess depreciation. Add expenses and losses allowed. Debited but not allowed. So excess is not allowed. So 10,000 is added. Total 30,000 is added. Now actual profit is 50,000. Okay. Now this is debit side. Credit side also you have to take care. Here is rent received. Gross profit is business profit. Rent received is credited to profit and loss account. You tell me whether it is business income. No, it is house property income. It will go to gross annual value, actual rent received. In income from house property calculation, we shall not credit any income which is not related to business. Personal income is not allowed to be credited. Wrongly he credited instead of doing house property format. उसको knowledge नहीं था, उसने यहाँ पे credit कर दिया. लेकिन rent के लिए उसको क्या करना है? House property में जाना है. तो this is less करना है हमको. अगर ये 10,000 नहीं होता, तो ये total 1 लाख की जगह 90,000 होता. ये भी 90,000 होता. और ये profit जो 20,000 ये कितना होता? 10,000 होता. बरोबर ना? तो this would have been reduced. Reduce मतलब less. तो मैंने less किया. Incomes credited, but taxable under other heads of income, not relating to business. So rent received 10,000. Same way interest received 10,000. So total 20,000 I have deducted. Interest received is also credited. This is not business income. It is income from other sources. तो उसके फॉर्मेट पे जाना चाहिए. Okay, and if it is not relating to business, it shall not be credited here. Very simple technique is there. और दो चीजें मैंने लिखी यहाँ पे एड बैक में. इनकम्स नॉट क्रेडिटेड. कोई बिजनेस इनकम था जो उसने क्रेडिट करना चाहिए था यहाँ पे, लेकिन किया नहीं है, जिसकी वजह से टोटल बढ़ता, प्रॉफिट भी बढ़ता, वो हमको एड बैक करना है. इफ एनी इनकम हैज बीन स्किप्ड टू बी रिकॉर्डेड. ओके. एंड वन मोर थिंग वी हैव टू डिडक्ट. एक्सपेंसेस अलाउड बट नॉट डेबिटेड. उसके पास पावती है, वाउचर है, लेकिन वो भूल गए अकाउंटिंग में लाना, उसको खर्चा हुआ है. So if it is produced, that will be reduced. It will bring down the profit. Now, as for final answer, previously profit was 20,000. Now finally it is coming 30,000. So technique, did you understand the technique of calculation? Did you understand your role while solving this problem? For profession, there will be cash book summary given, or income and expenditure account given, और receipt and payment account is given. उसका फॉर्मेट अलग आएगा. उसमें क्या होगा? टैक्सेबल इनकम्स माइनस अलाउएबल एक्सपेंसेस. बस इतना ही करना है. क्लियर? टैक्सेबल इनकम्स माइनस अलाउड एक्सपेंसेस. That is for income from profession. This is for business. If any question is there, you can ask me. Any doubt? You should understand the reason why we are adding certain items, why we are deducting certain items. That you must understand. That is the test of your knowledge. If any questions are there, you can ask. Any questions, any doubts. That's all.